We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Jordan Balazovic gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So stepping in, Eddie James, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Diaz retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Number 40 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Eddie James.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, MJ Melendez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Ready now, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Gone! Big dog's gotta eat.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 43 on the year for him. And the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 the score tonight. The Minnesota Twins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jordan Balazovic earns win number 4 on the season as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Devin Smeltzer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Number 40.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
3.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was...
Now at the plate, Eddie James. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Hey, let it fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
Come on, go.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter,
Batting
Max
4.
Kepler. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame.
Kepler.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
James takes his lead at third with 1 away.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
A bouncer to the left side. The tag gets 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping into the box, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And he's safe.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kepler.
The 1-1. A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Kirilloff. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. The 0-1. Popped up. In there, a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next it'll be the outfielder, Eddie James.
Eddie James.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Olivares has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Into the box, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Diaz is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now batting, Eddie James. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Eddie James.
First pitch on its way. Looking at his career totals, James is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap, and he crashes into the wall, but managed to hold on to it.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Edward Olivares. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Devin Smeltzer earns the win, his second, as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Taylor Rogers closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.